Hey everyone, Ash here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for waiting as I figure out another video because I haven't posted in a little while, but I got an idea from one of my favorite YouTubers. Love to draw manga. If you want to go check her out, she's awesome. But she does a little series where she picks people's OCs and she redraws them in her style, so I kind of wanted to do that today. So I sent out a Google form. It's on my posts, by the way, if you want to go fill one out for a future video, but this will be a series. This is part 1 of this series. So I was looking through them. I got a lot of responses so far. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, let's get right onto this video. So this first character, his name is Tsunami Brawly Prideheart. It looks like, I think. If that's not right, let me know. But it was sent by ShadowWalker6808 on Instagram. So go check out their Instagram if you want to see more of this character. But they sent me a little backstory on this character. He was originally a slime created in a lab, and he was freed and ventured into the world with his raven pal Brennan, taking on gangs of bandits, corrupt governments, and saving the people he loves from evil entities. After defeating a deity of time, he was transformed into his human form and married his wife, having a daughter in the process. I thought that was adorable, and this character design is so cool. I love the dreads, and I just think he looks so cool. He looks awesome. He's 23 years old, and yeah, that's about all that I got from him. So I was trying to think of something to talk about while you guys watch this drawing. So I thought I would just share a little bit how I came to love art and what I'm planning to do with it now. So I've always been an artist, basically my whole life. I still have a sketchbook from first grade where I just drew with Crayola markers. I don't know where it is now, but it's somewhere in my garage. So I love to draw all the time. I love drawing things from my favorite books and movies, and from my what you call it? I don't know. I just love drawing things from my head. That's the word. So I would just draw random things from my head. I'd copy things from people. I just thought it was so much fun. As I got older, I started to get more into realism. So I actually drew some realistic things because I used to be a massive Twilight fan. So basically I would find pictures of all my favorite characters. I was Team Jacob forever. Oh my gosh, that was a time of my life. Oh my goodness. But it was a good time. That's where I started to draw realistically. I would post on Facebook. I was like 13 at this time. My aunts and uncles, my grandma and grandpa, everyone would comment saying, you should draw this for me. And so I would, and they'd pay me for it. Those were like my first commissions. My aunt wanted me to draw her dog. I drew Anakin Skywalker once. I wish I can find them. I'd show them to you guys, but I don't have them right now. But yeah, there was a realistic time in my life, and I met one of my best friends. Her name's Emma. Go check out her Instagram. I'll put it in the description. Bemchem Draws. I met her a little while later when I started getting into like warrior cats. I got into that in like elementary school, but then I met her when I was like 13 as well. We bonded over that. I loved her comics. She had like so many comics, and she like inspired me so much to draw my own things. And I was not good at first. Like, I was not. But I really wanted to do cartoons more than realism, so I started to do that. She inspired me. Her sister Hannah inspired me as well. Her Instagram is StellarWolf22, I think. I'll put her Instagram in the description as well. But go check out both of their art. They're both amazing. But they both inspired me a lot in my life to draw. And so I started writing my first book when I started my freshman year of high school. Me and Emma were still friends. We're still friends to this day, but we started writing our own stories. It was so much fun. My first book was called Land of the Wanted. It is now called Differential. I changed the title of it. Differential, and then the subtitle is Land of the Wanted, because it makes more sense that way. But that story was about a boy named Mark who has a scientist for a dad, and he made this this potion kind of thing where if you drink it, then you get a bunch of powers, like you get fire powers. This is like the really old one. So I had this character named Mark that I would draw, and then there was Seth Howard, who was another character. He was his best friend, and then the girl that Mark liked, her name is Jessica. And they went on all these crazy adventures. They got kidnapped because this creepy guy named Acreus wanted to steal the potion that Mark had, because he had it in a compass that his dad gave him. And he just carried it with him because it was the last thing he had of his dad, because his dad got kidnapped a long time ago by this guy. And so they got thrown into this place. It was kind of like, before I even knew what Squid Game was, that's basically what this was. It was just a bunch of places where they have to survive and get through it and find keys to open doors to get to the next place. So I wrote 10 books in that series, guys. I wrote 10 books. And then I scrapped the entire idea because it went a different direction, and now I have a series called Differential, and this Land of the Wanted series is now a prequel to Differential of how it all came to be. So that'll be a huge project one day. I want to make it a book series, so look out for that, guys. I think it'll be great. So anyways, I got kind of off track there, but I started to draw these characters from this story. I got super excited about it. Emma would draw things from it too. It really inspired me. I continued to make things all throughout high school, and then I started to get even more into it. I started to post my stuff in 2018. That's where I got my first Instagram account, and I would post like my realistic drawings. I did stippling for a bit, and then I did Inktober, where I would try to do cartoons. I never finished Inktober. I never have, but I want to try again this year. And so I would draw these characters. I would keep going, and at first my art style was a little more rendered than what I have now, what you see as my style now. It was because I was inspired by my friends, so I would take what I liked from them, and then later on I would be scrolling through Pinterest. I would draw every day. I used to only do traditional art. I had lots of markers. I still have lots of markers, but I hardly use them anymore because it's kind of hard to recreate my style in this in traditional art. I can do it, but it's harder because my hands are a little bit shaky, so the line art is not as good as I wish it would be. But then I went on Pinterest. I found a lot of this like circle head art style, and I fell in love with it. I wanted it so bad. So I would draw my own characters in this style. And I got my first iPad probably in like 2020. And I never went back after that. I never went back to traditional art. I do it here and there, and it can be fun for like just like a therapeutic kind of thing, but I've always loved my iPad. I got a new one this year, or it was was it this year? Yeah, it was this year. I got the newest iPad Air in a 13-inch, so it's a pretty big boy. I love it so much. It's my favorite thing in the whole world, and I draw every day on it. So that is kind of the story of how my art came to be. I continued to post on Instagram for a while, and I served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, by the way. I served in Canada, and the person who looks over our mission, we call it a mission president, he saw my art on Facebook, because I used to post it on Facebook a lot, and he said, "I love your art. I think you could spread so much love and peace and about Jesus Christ and stuff through your art. So I was like, okay, that's awesome. And so I asked him if I can bring my iPad on my mission, and he let me. So I was able to draw lots of art on my mission. I got so much better at art the more that I drew on my mission, and it was great. So that was a good time. I loved doing that. So I later on, after my mission, I started to post more on Instagram. I didn't do comics too much. I just more so focused on my OCs, my math OCs, order of operations. If you see them, I'm going to bring them back at some point, but I haven't drawn them in a little while. But I drew them for a bit because they were my most popular, and then I posted an art piece I did of Steve and Alex, and that was that. Everyone loved it. And then I posted a comic for fun that I did for them, and that was even better. Like, everyone started to love that. That's where all of my art came from. Like, all of my followers wanted to see some more Steve and Alex. So I would continue to draw Steve and Alex until I reached my first double-digit follower count of 10,000 followers because of my silly things of Steve and Alex. So if you want to go read those, I have them all in a highlight on my Instagram. I have lots of them. I have over 50 comics of them, and there's still more. And I'm working on them. They'll just probably be a forever thing, just random stuff that I think of them. But yeah, so with that, I started to draw more comics. Like, comics just became my thing. I started to do little things for like religious comics. Like, I draw like Jesus comics. I also draw like comics of just random things happening in my life. Little life stories, little silly things, silly memes, and people seem to love them, and I enjoy them. I think it's such a fantastic medium of storytelling, and it's how I best tell stories, through art. I used to be better at writing than art, but now it's the opposite. I kind of lost my niche for writing, but I want to get back into it again because I do love it. So I was trying to think about a little more what to talk about, and a lot of people wonder what I use for each part of the process for my art. So basically, I start out with a sketch. So the sketch on one layer is drawn with the dry ink brush. That is in the inking section of the default brushes for Procreate. Like, anyone can find that brush. I just turned up the stability a little bit so it's a little easier to use for my shaky hands. So I would draw in a different color. Sometimes I draw in black, just because it's the color I have on, but I usually like to draw in like red or blue because it makes the sketch a little more visible, it pops out more. I can see different kinds of things. So I sketch there, and then I make a new layer, and I use the Jingsketch brush, Clean Sketch brush, the Jingsketch Basics Clean Sketch brush. And that's in the description of my How to Make Comics video, so if you want to go look at that, if you want to see the brush that I'm using, like, that's what I'm using to shade right here. It's the Clean Sketch. And after that, after I do the line art in a black, then I make another layer below it, set the line art layer to a reference, and make a new layer below the line art, and then I just drag and drop the colors in there. And that's pretty self-explanatory. You do any colors you want. And then what I'm doing right now is I have a bright red set to multiply, opacity of 52. And this is a clipping mask on top of my color layer. So you make a new layer above your color layer, and then you set that layer to clipping mask, and then make it the blending mode multiply. And then I just lower the opacity to 52 and just draw with this red to shade. This is just my cell shading. It's not the most accurate, but it works for my style, so I just do it to make colors pop out a little better. So, yeah, and then later on, I will show you my highlight process. Like, I'm almost done shading here, but my process for my highlights is basically the same, except I make a layer above all the layers. So the very top layer, I set the blending mode to add, then use a really light yellow, and on the edge of everything I put some nice crispy, delicious highlights to make everything like shiny and pop out and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of my drawing process. And a lot of people wonder how long it takes me to make each one. This drawing probably took me like 30-40 minutes. It doesn't take me a super long time to make a simple art piece like this, but it takes me a few hours to make a comic, like probably like 2-3 hours to make a whole comic. And yeah, it doesn't take me super long because my style is pretty simple, but I do it pretty quick. So this series will probably be pretty easy to grind out. Editing the video takes longer than actually drawing the thing. So yeah, it doesn't take me too long. It also depends on how much of the body is showing. This one, it's only a half body shot, so there's not a whole ton. So yeah, here I don't usually do this in my art, but because they're dreadlocks and I wanted to make them a little more softly shaded, I just used a painty kind of brush. It's just another default brush. I think it's called Tamar or something, but I just blended the shadows there a little bit. Blended some in his teeth too. Wanted to see if I wanted to make the rest of this all fun or like blended, but I didn't really want to. Now here I am blurring it and alpha locking this layer and then turning on the halftone. I really love halftoning my shadows. It makes it like a screen tone, like the dots that you see in comics, and that's what I really like to do, as you can see there. And now I'm doing my highlights, so I'm just throwing on all the crispy, juicy, delicious highlights in this drawing. This is like one of my signature things that makes my art style mine. I put all these highlights, and it's probably my favorite part because it makes everything pop out. A lot of people wonder, well, a lot of people don't wonder. I'm wondering if they wonder if I put this underneath the line art layer, but I don't really like doing that because it just makes it look flat. So I just like putting these highlights on to make everything pop out a little better. So I also, something to talk about just for a couple minutes, how I found my art style. I just kind of experimented. That's kind of all you need to do. When you experiment with things that you love, then you find what you like from other people. Just find what you like from other people and just look. Oh man, did I not erase that highlight in this area? It's okay, I'll figure that out later. But anyways, I went off track. I have ADHD. My brain does not want to focus on one thing. But yeah, I just take things that I like from other people. I don't trace, obviously. Like, you can do that for practice. Don't claim it as yours. But I just take things from lots of artists that I like and apply it to my own art. And if I like it, then I keep it, because that's how you best learn an art style is. You just take things you like. Don't do what other people tell you to do. Do what you love, because that is how you will find your art style. That's how you'll find the things that you love. And it'll give you an art style that you enjoy having and that you can create consistently. And without that, then art isn't fun. So you want to do something that you enjoy, that you genuinely like to do. And I just love simplicity. I love how this looks for like a comic. it just looks super good, super fun, and I really enjoy it. So what I'm doing now, I just have a really simple paint scribble background. I do this for all of my backgrounds, so I just do that with the color that's in the photo, and I have my little signature here. And yeah, that was basically this drawing of Tsunami. So here's the finished piece. Thank you all for watching this video and for coming. I will do this in parts, so you might be able to see your character. So submit your character if you want to be seen. Thank you all for watching and for coming, and yeah, I will see you guys later.